Louisiana beer reviews. Last review of the day, Mythos from Greece. And you have a friend who's Greek and he recommended this, correct?
He did. He gave me this and he says, hey, would you guys do a review on it? He also said this is like kind of like their run around, kick around beer that they have. So we're going to go ahead and try this. This is coming in at a 4.7%. Of course, it comes into European 11.2 ounce per bottle. So that's how they measure things. It's got this pretty cool looking like little pull tab here.
Yeah, those are convenient.
Which I haven't seen this since like the old Mickey's days.
Post-strips.
And, right.
Apparently you're not really used to using these.
We had a little accident there.
Yikes.
Alright, we'll take care of that in a little bit.
Woo!
I'm going to go ahead and pour some of this.
That is really funny.
It's got that European street beer smell. Where it's got this hoppy, grassy hops.
It's kind of like a floor beer. It's on the floor.
Back to the review. So it's
That is
straw.
wild. Yeah, straw, light. That's actually pretty gold. Nice little head of foam.
Got a nice little smell to it.
Got a little Euro lager smell. You know, the
Yeah.
cracker, the biscuit, the grassy hops. Kind of a Peroni, Nastro Azzurro, Birra Moretti, Kronenbourg, 1664 type smell.
All those names.
Heineken.
Cheers.
Cheers. I was kind of hoping to top the glass off.
You did get towel because you didn't have any phone.
That's kind of revenge. It's kind of like revenge because you claimed that I. Okay, let me see.
You're out of control. You had no head at all.
Yeah, okay.
You had all beer.
Alrighty then. Oh, it's got a good date. Premium quality. Let's see. It's won some awards at, was it Monday Selection, I think. Okay, the reason they went to the 11.2 ounces because they're trying to do even numbers, 330 bottle, you know, and then their big bottles is 500 and so on, you know, because they went to the metric system.
Right.
They're using that
I think
English.
Europe's always been in a metric system.
No, not always. You know, England, they went to the metric system around what, about 1970, and they used to be in the English system, which is based on derivatives of 3, multiples of 3. That's right.
It's very refreshing. It's light. It's got a little tanginess to it because of the hop.
Right.
You know what? I'd have to say this is probably one of the best ones I've tried in this particular version.
I like
Scale.
when I tried Mythos the first time years ago. I liked it a lot. I thought it would go very well with like the stuffed grape leaves. You know, where they put the ground beef and the grape leaves and the
Yeah, it's just a mild
The
taste where it's got like a little aftertaste to it where it actually go good with food.
gyros, like a lamb shish kebab. Or,
Yeah, mine's all gone.
See that you sort of polished it off. Yeah, I think it would go well with, but we're talking about Greek food, but I think it would go well with things like pretzels, you know, potato chips.
It's really light. It's light and flavorful. It's along the lines of a Miller High Life,
Like
but,
a red
but
meatloaf.
not as body filling.
It's got more grassy hops than the Miller High Life. You know, Miller High Life doesn't really have that Euro lager flavor.
Right. But that's the analogy I was going for.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So the analogy I was going for is just as the Miller High Life is just as refreshing and filling as far as like a beer taste. This is too, but it's not as bodyful.
Not as full body.
Right.
So you mean more like a comparison rather than an analogy?
Yeah.
Just like a straightforward comparison.
Right.
Okay. It's clean. I mean, I know it's owned by a major company. I don't know who owns it right now because these big brewing companies, Carlsberg, Heineken, International, Anheuser-Busch InBev, and so on. They trade brands around, you know, so you never know really who's making it. But I think what they mainly do, and I really believe this is not just me talking, I think they pretty much kind of let that brewery run their thing. You know, like, you've been doing this a long time, so just keep doing it. As long as the money's being made, we're not going to really fiddle with it. And I think that's a good approach.
Fiddle?
Yeah, you know, like tamper with it.
As opposed to violin.
Well, that brings us to the end. You know what I mean? They're not going to like fiddle while Rome burns. You know what I'm saying? They just don't tamper with it. I don't think they do. They might. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they go and interfere and ruin everything. But my assessment is that it hasn't changed, and it's been years since I've had it. And I would think that probably it hasn't changed since they first made it.
Yep.
So
Tastes good.
it's a good Mediterranean beer, and I'd give it about 93 out of 100. It's most excellent. It's really crisp, easy going. I wish it was in a bigger bottle, but that's my only gripe.
I'd give it that too.
I mean, these Euro lagers are usually always winners.
Right.
Unless you get a bad date. That's the big problem.
Right.
This one's fresh.
They spoil quick.
But boy, by golly, when you get them fresh, they're on point. Let me tell you. I didn't snap that well, but they're on point. So anyway, les bon temps relais, and we're going to end this review by saying, oh, the carbonation. Y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.
Drink better beers.